Now I've decided to add some lines on my image. I cleared the guides so I could see how well I did with lining up my images, and there's a little bit of an overlap. So what I'm going to do is I decided to grab my marquee tool and I'm going to draw a line. You could use the shape tool for this. And I've decided I'm going to add a color line here. I need to fill that line with orange. So I'm going to do Edit, Fill, and I need to change it to foreground color. And now I'm bringing some of that orange from where my name is to other places in the design. So what I just did was duplicate the layer that I just made with the line, and I'm going to transform it and rotate it and make a second line. Now I'm using my move tool to move that second line into its correct position where it kind of highlights the joints of where the photos come together. I like this approach of adding lines because it covers up the transition from one photo to another, and it also repeats the color that I chose to put behind my name. It kind of helps unify the design. Now I've decided to move the word adventurous again, so I've clicked on that layer. I'm going to go to Edit, Free Transform, and make it a tiny bit smaller and play with where it needs to go in my composition. I think I kind of like it over here, but it's a little difficult to see, so I believe I need to either change the color of it or add a layer style on it. I'm going to grab my move tool again, and I need to work on the composition of my landscape. I have a little play with how it fits within the frame, and I'm going to free transform it again so it shows more of the whole image and not just part of it. When I get it where I like it, I can click the check mark in the options bar or just click on another tool and it will save the changes. I think that looks pretty good. I really like how this is looking, so I'm going to go ahead and save my image once again. I'm going to save it as a Photoshop file and a JPEG file. I really like this. I think I can use it for my design, but I want to try another color too. So I clicked on the layer with my orange bar on it. I double clicked on it and I'm adding a color overlay on top of it. I'm just clicking on different colors, trying different ones. Teal happens to be my favorite color right now, so I think I want to try that. So I've made that orange bar teal. I'm going to go look at the color of teal I chose, and I'm going to duplicate it on both of the orange lines as well. I really like this now. It has my favorite color, it has a word to describe me, it has some really awesome places I got to adventure, but I just want to make my text on this pop a little bit more. So what I've done is I clicked on the layer with the name Collins, and I'm adding a drop shadow to really make it pop and separate from the teal. So when you add a drop shadow to text, you can change the direction, the color, the distance. You have the ability to change everything about the drop shadow. So I worked with my drop shadow a little bit, and when I got it how I liked it, I can now duplicate that effect on all the lines that I have text by going to Layer, Layer Style, Copy Layer Style, and then I click on a layer that needs the layer style, and I go back to Layer, Layer Style, Paste Layer Style. And this copies exactly what I did on the other lines of text. So I don't have to start over or redesign it. I'm just copying and pasting the layer style so all the text has the same treatment throughout. I really like this effect, and I think this is the final design I'm going to go with to print for my MacBook cover art. When you get finished with your design, it's really important that you save it as your layered Photoshop file in case we find any issues when we print and you need to go back and make some adjustments. So make sure you save it on your Google Drive as the layered PSD file. But what I want you to turn in Echo is a flattened JPEG image, because this will be faster and easier for us to print from. Echo will also be able to accept the file size because it will be smaller. I can't wait to see your design and see what you come up with. If you need help along the way, please let me know. Thanks for watching!